When I first started teaching here in 1987, Central 9 did not have any computers in the printing technology area. And that was about 1988-89 was the big push for the personal computer, and that's when it became available for most people to purchase. And Central 9 was on the cutting edge and purchased some of those computers when they became available for the classroom. So the students had that technology right away, so they could begin training on that. That's continued to be supported and grow ever since. Now I believe that particular area has 52 high-tech computers right now that those students use.
I think they're more important today than they were 40 years ago. 40 years ago, a lot of major corporations, big companies, and even some small companies had a budget to help train employees. Today, they don't have that. Today, they're expecting employees to start with a real good knowledge of the job and what it takes to do the job, as well as being able to do the job. So today, I think Central 9 is, again, a forerunner of teaching the hands-on and giving students the skills they need to move on to go further that companies and big corporations don't have.
I feel like C9 definitely gave me an advantage in my career path because I got to learn a lot of the skills that most people my age when they go into healthcare don't get until they actually go to college. And I got those 2 years in advance before I even went to college, so it definitely gave me a foot in the door. C9 did help me with my transition into college because the classes you take here and the freedom you get here is a lot like college.
If you don't choose to go to college, you don't have to. You've already got that skill set. You have that certification under your belt. And if you do choose to go to college, you have those skills that are going to carry you through it and give you a head jump and get you noticed more than some of the other students. And in college, it's very important to get noticed. It also gave me the confidence here to step outside my comfort zone and I had better relationships with people based upon that. I learned so much from interacting and having to work with people and working with projects. C9 is one of those places that you just can't pass up. If you get the opportunity to come, you should definitely come. Having the skills that you learn here is going to make you go so much farther in your life. It's going to change you for the better, and the skills do matter, and they're always going to matter. And if you don't have those, then it's going to be tough in the workplace. And coming to C9 is going to give you that edge. It's going to give you that extra boost you need to overcome your peers, because it's a hard world out there. You're in competition every single day to succeed.
Now, we are dual accredited through VU and Ivy Tech, so each student gets 6 college credits a year, good for any college in the state, of course. And yeah, we push post-secondary education like crazy. And incidentally, have already had students come back who took our program for 2 years, went on to college, and then came back after their first year and said, their first year was a breeze because of what they were able to accomplish during our program, and that makes you feel real good that we've raised the bar up to that level.
And C9 does a great job of motivating students and having them be their best. And when they're educating for the 21st century, they're not just doing it for the 21st century, they're doing it for the 22nd century. They're going above and beyond what is needed.
And after 40 years of Central 9 being here in Johnson County, serving Johnson County and south side of Marion County, and serving their students, their young people, skills still matter.
After spending 2 years here from 87 to 89, I've seen all the other programs too, and I've seen what they had then and what they've got now, and it's just mind-blowing. And that's why I say Central 9 is definitely a forerunner in education when it comes to the hands-on and giving students the skills they need to better themselves and for future careers.
Yesterday when you were young, everything you needed done was done for you. Now you do it on your own, but you find you're all alone. What can you do? You and me. Walk on, walk on, walk on, 'cause you can't go back now.
The opportunity came up for me to see if I wanted to go to Central 9 Career Center. And I talked with my guidance counselor and she thought it was a good idea. And I chose the program Graphic Imaging Technology. It was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my high school career. I am so happy that Central 9 has been here for 40 years. It's a milestone in itself, and I'm happy to be a part of its growing community.
Thanks for educating for the 21st century, and let's move forward.
Well, I definitely believe that Central 9 has the opportunity to make young people in this area very, very successful in their life, whether it be go to college, go directly into the workforce, or go to the military. And Central 9 is definitely educating for the 21st century.
Central 9 Career Center.
Educating for the 21st century.